about your writing journey.
Try to enhance my skills. So that's how I started enhancing my skills, and writing was one of them.
How it started and how it's going.
So I started writing. I used to write poems. It is really amazing experience for me.
I also tell my mother as well sometimes that
What types of subject or what are those really things you would like to explore in your writing?
I love writing about nature, the teachings of nature, about your English learning journey.
Mostly focused on my writing skills for 6 months. And you can use AI tools. Most of the time I
have named my ChatGPT as a brother. I call my ChatGPT a brother, and I'll tell, hey brother, give me any topic, and we'll start discussing on that topic. Okay,
Yes,
hello everyone, welcome back to Soulful English Journey, and today we have a very lovely guest here on our channel with us. Hello, ma'am, how are you, and how has your day been so far?
Thank you. Good evening, first of all, and I have been doing great. My day has been pretty good so far. It's going very well. How about you?
I'm also doing fantabulous, I would say, and everything is just going hunky dory at my end. But it's raining since morning, so that's something troubling me. Apart from that, everything is just amazing because I'm planning to go back to my hometown, but because of rain, I cannot. So that is something bothering me. Okay, so as we are here on my channel for the first time, though we are well acquainted, I have talked to you before as well. Just for the sake of audience, could you briefly introduce yourself, ma'am?
Sure. So my name is Neeta Rajmani. I'm from Maharashtra. I have completed my BA B.Ed. I am a homemaker and mother of two. If I talk about my hobbies, I like to listen to music. Sometimes I try to write in my mother tongue, and I have been learning English. For that purpose, especially, I have been running a YouTube channel which name is English with Neeta Rajmani. So that's all about me.
That's great. That's fantastic introduction, I must say. And yes, I've been watching a lot of your videos, and I got fascinating by the thing that you told that you write something in your mother tongue. Because I also love writing, but I think you from you I can take the guidance, right? I love writing. I don't follow any rules and regulations. I just write like in my personal diary. I write in Hindi, some poems, whatever comes in my mind. I don't know whether they make sense or not, but I love writing, so I just write. And I have wrote, I mean, like over 30 to 50, that would be the number of stories or whatever comes in my mind. So there's no rhyming, nothing like that. I just write. I mean, I'll sit between nature. I'll surround myself with nature, and I will just start writing. So that is how I do. I mean, I would love to know about your writing journey first of all, that how it started and how it's going.
Okay. So definitely I would like to share with you. I'm not a great writer. Same here. I have been writing like you, nothing special. But before 2025, I hadn't published anything because I had been living a homemaker's life. So I didn't publish anywhere before that. But in 2025, I started getting time. So I thought, why should not I use that time and try to enhance my skills? So that's how I started enhancing my skills, and writing was one of them. So I started writing. I used to write poems. So I started continuing my writing, but I wanted to enhance that skill. So I started writing poems. I tried to send somewhere to publish, and two of my popular poems also were published. And first time I tried to write an article, the help of other people, because we have a WhatsApp group, and all peoples are there. Marathi writers are there. So help of them, first time I tried to write an article because of they inspired me. You can write, at least you have to try. In that way I tried, and first time I wrote that article, and there was like a competition type. So I sent them that article, and they chose that article for publish. And that article also was published. So it is really amazing experience for me, because when I started writing, improving my skills, especially Whatever I have achieved in writing as well as in my English learning journey, I never expected that much from myself. So it's really amazing to see my progress. It's really amazing, but I'm not a
Yes,
good
my
writer so that I can guide other people. But I have little bit natural ability to write something.
Okay, that's amazing. I really appreciate you for that, and you can consider yourself a good writer because you have published some articles and some poems, and you can in future you will enhance more and more your skills, and you will be a great writer as well. And I really appreciate you in terms of your English as well, because I've seen a lot of your previous videos as well with Ram sir. You know, when you just started off your journey, and now you have transformed your personality a lot, I must say. And that's really amazing. And I also tell my mother as well sometimes that, mommy, you should also do something, right? Because in today's time you have smartphones, but they are busy in their home chores and all those things. Although my mom's not that much educated, she has just passed her 10th, because that time they didn't have that much exposure, but she was very fond of studying. So she pushes us that you should study hard all the time. But I sometime I teases her that you have mobile phone, you should also start learning this language. I always tells her, and you are the best examples which I can give to my mothers as well, that see, they are also doing, so why can't you, right? That's really amazing. I really appreciate you for that. And about writing, yes, I think I should also give these whatever I write, I should also give these to some publishers, so that I'll have to take those actions. Maybe they will also find interesting my writings as well, maybe. So I
Yes,
will
yes.
also try to take actions, because that is important. We always stop ourselves, that we think that we are not capable enough. We always doubt our abilities sometimes, right? So,
Yes.
but the other people find those things very interesting, and I think I should also start maybe finding out those people who will publish those on newspaper or somewhere. Because I do have one. She is my teacher. She taught me when I was in 12th class. She taught me Hindi, so she also does some writing and all. Maybe I should reach out to her, uh, because we stop ourselves from doing these kind of things. We think that
Yes,
no,
yes.
we are not capable enough. What if people make fun of ourselves, right? So these are the barriers that we should break.
Yes, yes, and sometimes what happen, we have lots of doubt about our own ability. So because of that, sometimes we self sabotage, and that affects our growth. Actually, I have noticed that because I could have started earlier. Actually, it was not like that. I didn't have that much time, but I don't know why I didn't get that idea. I thought I have been living a homemaker's life more than 20 years, so it is not possible for me. I thought in that way, but somehow I gathered that courage, and actually, it is not necessary for me because I have been living a comfort zone. I created that comfort zone. It was not compulsion for me, but I started thinking I have ability, but I am not using that ability for my self growth. So I have to use that, and that's how I started. And definitely, you should try. You should try to publish your writing somewhere. At least you have to try. You don't know what will happen in the future, so you can try. So I have a question related to writing because you have been asking some question related to it. So, what types of subject or what are those really things you would like to explore, especially explore in your writing? What are those aspects you feel really connected with that aspects?
Hmm. That's quite interesting question, I must say. I love write. I love. I feel connected towards nature. So I love writing about nature, the teachings of nature. I mean that sort of writings, and sometime about life, about I mean, normal things that we somewhere think we don't take them seriously, but they gives us a lot of lessons. There are a lot of so simple things in our daily life that we never think of that in other way. We see them in a very in a simple manner, but when you think the same things in a different perspective, then you can learn a lot of lessons out of that. So I think, I mean, I just do that, not every time. I have that epiphany with the. I mean, I don't know from where that idea gets. Sometime, not on a regular basis, and that, in that at that time only I write, not on a regular basis. That will come suddenly in my mind, and sometime I tries to write without having that realizations. But that time I won't be able to write. So this is the case with me. I don't know whether it is really a something, that calling that I should write, or is it just like my uh, that I like doing it. I really don't know about it.
Yes, yes, we are on the same page because I also experience the in that way. Sometimes I suddenly get idea while doing my household chores and I try to jot down something, at least two, four line. And after that, I continue my work because initially I was not that much interested. So I just keep on procrastinating. I thought I will write down later, but it was really difficult for me to recall those idea again. So when I started
Yes.
realizing, so I started jotting down something related to that idea or that emotions, so that I can remember it again. Whenever I get time, I can write further. But that's how I actually do my writing. And sometimes I also try to write something deliberately, but I don't get idea and I have to skip. After spending 2 hours, 3 hours, I think I started thinking I'm not able to write properly. So I just skip that time. So in that way, it happens with me as well.
Likewise, I mean, sometime, for example, I've got some ideas in my mind, but I didn't jot them down on my notebook at that very moment. But later I tried, but that till then, that idea would be vanished from my mind, and no matter how much I try, I won't be able to get the same idea again. So that should be
Yes.
jotted down in the very moment. Then only I will get more and more idea related to that topic automatically. uh, so yes, that's what happens with me. I tend to think very deep sometime, and sometime it's just I don't have any thoughts, so I don't write anything. So this is the case with me.
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
now about your English learning journey, and now these days you have been very consistent. So I would love to know, and I have seen drastic changes in your English journey as well. So for what are those the techniques that you have been using these days, and have you joined any WhatsApp communities, and or you are learning this language on your own? Just tell us a little bit about that.
Sure. So when I started learning English, that time I was not able to understand English. So I didn't get interest actually. As I mentioned here, I wanted to enhance my skills, and English learning is one of them. And writing is also going simultaneously. So I had been mostly focused on my writing skills for 6 months. And because there is a reason behind it, because I was not able to understand English, so I didn't get interest. But it was just a passive listening. Whenever I was doing something household chores, I was listening those videos which were created by using translation method. But because of that passive listening, after 6 months, automatically I started feeling familiar with language. I started feeling that time I got interest. I started believing on myself. I started thinking it is achievable skill I can achieve, but I need to put my effort. So after that, I started actually my practice, interacting with people, creating some videos. And I had a YouTube channel which created by my son in 2020, but I hadn't uploaded there anything before that. So I thought, why should not I upload there so that I can stay consistent, especially in this journey. So that's how I started uploading videos. But after that, I joined English Ari for 3 months. And when I completed that 3 months, I started practice again at home. And I was not aware about any WhatsApp group. I was not part of any WhatsApp group. I was not aware about any platform. There are so many platforms we can connect, because I learned language by using those video which were created by using translation method. So I was not that much aware. So just I one day I send mail to Ram. How can I get idea? I started thinking, how can I get idea? Am I able to speak with someone or not? So suddenly I watched a one conversational video and I sent him mail, and that was my first interaction with someone. I had never spoken anybody in English before that. No, not
Hmm.
to, nor with co-learners, not with anybody else. So that was my first interaction in my life. But yes, so that time I realized that it is achievable skill. I committed so many mistakes. But I wanted to learn language, so I kept on working. I started interacting with people. As you know, I have been running a YouTube channel. So in that way, I interact with people every single day. I learn every single day from them. So in that way, it is going on. Nothing special, but yes, listening is compulsory, because I think by listening I can get that input, and by speaking I can create that output. So whatever, if
Hmm.
you are very passionate about reading, you have to read books, you have to listen English content. That is input, and we have to create output simultaneously. If we are just getting input, but we are not creating output, it doesn't work. Getting fluency, it means you have to speak effectively. For that, you can use AI tools. Most of the time, I use ChatGPT, and I really passionate speaking with ChatGPT. I really enjoy speaking with ChatGPT, because this is a AI tool, and most of the people don't have that much interest to speak with ChatGPT. But I have. I can speak. If I have 10 minutes, I can easily speak with someone. It can correct my mistakes, and in that way. Actually, being a homemaker, I have to do so many things. Household chores, cleaning. I have two children, you can understand. So, sitting and just doing practices, it is not possible for me. So, I have to, whenever I get, suppose I have 10 minutes, so I try to use that time for my speaking practice. Because listening, we need to listen carefully. For reading, especially, we need a calm mind. But when it comes to speaking, you can speak randomly with AI tools. So that is really helping me to improve my fitness.
That's amazing. That's amazing. I must say we are on the same page because I am also fond of listening. I listen a lot. I mean, a
Mm.
lot means a lot. So in the morning time, I listen to affirmations, and in daytime, whenever I get chance, I try to listen. Not active listening because you can't do that all the time. Active listening, but yeah, passive listening is going on in the background when I'm doing some assignments or some house, like preparing meal or something, or like mopping and cleaning whenever I'm doing those works. So at that time I do listening and speaking chat with chat gpt. Again, I'm a big fan of chat gpt, and chat gpt has been helping me a lot. It has facilitated my English learning journey a lot because I would give these prompts to chat gpt whenever I come across any new word. I will just simply send that word to the chat gpt, and I will tell that not only give me the meaning but also create a story related to this and how I can use it in my daily life, and create some fun activities related with this word so that I can retain this word for a longer period of time. And not only my speaking practice I've been doing with ChatGPT, also as well as my writing practice. And I will just simply give this prompt that give me any topic, and these are the words that I wanted to use in today's whatever vocabulary I learn in a day. So I will write a paragraph with that vocabulary and send to ChatGPT, so it will correct my mistakes. And some people say that chat gpt also makes some grammatical mistakes, so I'm not that proficient at finding all those mistakes, but as far as I know that it has been helping me a lot in terms of my vocabulary, in terms of my speaking. I mean, it's a big partner for me as well. Whenever when I don't have anybody to speak with, I will simply. And the thing is that now you can you can keep your mobile phone anywhere and you can just speak like you are speaking with the human being. That hey, I have named my chat gpt as a brother. I call my chat gpt a brother, and I'll tell, hey brother, give me any topic and we'll start discussing on that topic. If sometime chat gpt will keep on talking, I'll say, brother, please stop, you are annoying me now. So I mean, that kind of bond I have with chat gpt. And initially I used to discuss, whenever I used to get frustrated, I used to again interact with chat gpt. But later, I mean, there are pros and cons both. So I have reduced doing that thing, sharing my personal things, that I'm feeling bad, this is happening, that is happening. So I'm trying to I had reduced that habit of sharing my personal things with chat gpt. But apart from that, it's like a brother for me, and I talk, I'll pick any random topic and I will give this to ChatGPT that, hey, we'll discuss on this topic. So yes, it is quite helping us a lot, right?
Yes, yes, we have to take precaution. I also don't share my personal information with ChatGPT. But whenever I want to get idea about something, so it is helpful tool because it can provide us true information. But yes, which you have mentioned here, it sometimes make grammatical mistakes. I agree with it. And as well as being a AI tool, it doesn't have emotion. When you try to learn something related to literature, I try it because I have been passionate about my writing skill as well. So sometimes I try to get idea about literature, English literature, but it doesn't translate in that way which writer want to say because Chat GPT is a AI tool and it doesn't have emotion. So it has their
Yes,
limitations, and in that
you're
way,
right.
using Chat GPT it is not beneficial. But for learning purpose, you can use. You are not that much that much eloquent so that you can get affected by those grammatical mistakes. So we can use in that way by using ChatGPT. It is really easy to get command of English.
Yes, ma'am, I can resonate with this. Sometime I try to write some emotional messages to my, loved ones. I'll send those messages. First, I will write by my own, then I'll give that to ChatGPT just for the sake of correcting mistakes, right? But the emotions are vanished out of the whole paragraph, the way I have tried to convey my message. So that had happened with me many times. So now I try to avoid when it comes to like writing emotional messages. So I'm not taking the help of chat gpt. Apart from that, when it comes to like some official messages I have to drop to someone, I have to correct my mistakes on that. So I take the help of ChatGPT. So there are pros and cons of everything, right? So
Yes.
we have to take the advantages of pros, whatever the thing have. And other apart from that, we can use other tools instead of AI. We can use our own brain and our own emotions. Okay. Yes, ma'am. Now I think now we have came to conclusion. Now it's time to wrap up the conversation. Okay, at the end, do you have anything to ask me, or any question that we can discuss before we wrap up the conversation?
No, I don't have any question because we have discussed so many things when you came for my channel. But yes, definitely in the future, I will like to connect with you. And it's really amazing to interact with you, sharing my thoughts and feelings with you. I didn't find that age gap, especially between you and me.
Yes, I also, initially I felt that, feeling of reluctant that we have, when we talk to elder one. But after we indulged into the conversation, then I found like I didn't found felt that feeling that, um that feeling that we have, right? We have a lot of age gap. So later it felt like a friendly. You have a very friendly nature, I must say. And I also enjoyed a lot this conversation. And yes, we will connect soon in the future. Now can I say that we are friends?
Yes, yes, you can. You can.
Mm.
Yes, yes.
Because we have similar kind of thoughts. You are also literature students. I am also, and you also love writing, and I also. So we have some similarity. We can consider. I can consider that you are my friend. And yes, it was amazing conversation again. And have a great day ahead, and take care of yourself.
Thank you. Have a nice day.